Hi grade 10s, welcome back to GA Online Teaching. It's a Wednesday, which means we are busy with grade 10 work. Before you continue, please don't forget to like, share and subscribe to my YouTube channel at GA Online Teaching. Don't forget to share to your friends. The link is below. Share the link and make sure that they subscribe. June exams is around the corner and we are preparing. Today is part 2 with inequalities. Right? Last week we solved. This week we are going to use our answers and write it in the form of a number line as well as interval notation. Now before we get to the actual answers, your question might say express your answer on a number line, express your answer as interval notation. Today we are going to do both, right? So the one thing that you need to realize that less than, more than is to do with an open circle. In other words, a circle that's not colored in, that's for my number line. And then round brackets is to do with interval notation. Right, over here, less than equal to sign and more than equal to sign. The equal to means included. In other words, for example, over here, -7 is included in my answer. And that is with a closed circle, a colored in circle, and that's the number line. Interval notation would be with the square brackets. Right, let's first do the number line of all four, then the interval notation of all four. Now, very importantly, I need you to realize this. X is more than 4. The closed part of the inequality is by the 4, meaning that the answer for X must be more than 4, and more than 4 is to the right hand side of my number line. An easy way to remember it is, you're busy with 4, put the 4 down there. In which direction is my arrow or my inequality facing towards? Towards that way. You see the point? Towards that way. So, is it included? Is it equal to? No. Which type of circle? This one over here or this one? This one. Why? Because there is no equal to sign at the bottom. And there is an open circle. In which direction? To that way. Meaning that all my answers of X is more than 4. Right? You got the picture? Right, so we just look in which direction is my arrow facing. So, over here, number line, the answer, -7. In which direction? To the left hand side, meaning that my X value is less than -7. Which type of circle? Closed? Sorry, open or closed? Closed. So draw a circle, color it in to the left hand side. Now, when we get something like this, we draw a number line. Because there are two numbers, I write over there a 4, I write over there a 10. Now I look at its inequality. Are they open or closed? Both of them are closed. So, circle, color it in, closed, and then I join the two answers and I put X at the top over there. Meaning that X is equal to 4, equal to 10, and in between them. Alright, let's go to this one over here. You see the 2 is first, the -3 is first. You always look at your actual number system. What comes first? What is smaller? And that is -3. So your -3 will be first. Then your 2. Right, which circle is -3? It's this one over here, isn't it? And that is an open circle. Over there. 2, closed circle. Sorry. Apologies. 3 has an open circle. 2 has a closed circle. And X should be at the top. So now let's go over to the interval notation. Now, do you see over here that X over there is more than it's more than 4, meaning that the answer of X can be what? It can be more than 4 and anything more than 4 right up until infinity, but it cannot be 4 or less. Right? So if your answer is more than 4, does it have a restriction? More than means what? Anything more than 4 right up until infinity. So I look at which type of bracket, round or square. Because it just has this one over there, it means it's a round bracket. Right? And where everything above 4, meaning up until infinity. Infinity has a round bracket, 4 also has a round bracket. Alright, let's go into the next one. The answer I'm working with is -7. Now, very importantly, is my answer less than -7 or more? X must be less and equal to -7, which means everything smaller which goes up into positive infinity or negative infinity. The answer would be negative infinity. Oh, sorry, that looks a bit 8. Right, round bracket or square bracket. So answer square, this one will be round. Why is your infinities always round or negative infinity always round? Because there is no stop to an infinity and your number never gets smaller than negative infinity. In other words, it's continuous. Right, over here, this is slightly easier. 4 and 10. So I'll write it down. 4 and 10. Which bracket does 4 have? A square. Which bracket does 10 have? A square. And that's my answer. That's my interval notation. Includes 4, includes 10, and everything between it. Right, what's my next values? -3 and 2. Now very carefully, what type of inequality? A normal one is round or square. It has this inequality, which means the 2 is going to be square and the 3 is going to be round. Please pause this video, watch it again. I went through it a little bit quickly. Watch it as much times as you can, because this will definitely be in your grade 10 exam. And until next time, please don't forget to like, share and subscribe to GA Online Teaching. I'll see you then.